Hello everyone. Today we'll be learning about the JavaScript recursion. In this video, I'll be explaining what recursion is in JavaScript. Also, along with that, we'll be coding and we'll be making recursive functions so that we understand the whole concept and understand the internals, how we're going to, in which scopes you're going to be using recursive functions. So first thing is first, the recursion is something when something like the a function. If a function calls itself inside its function, then you can call it a recursive function. For example, in this code snippet, you can see I have made a function which is called find total, and find total function is called inside of this function with value. So what happens is this function is called inside of this, and this recursively continues to call itself inside its function until a specific condition is met. So when you're using or when you're creating a recursive function, always remember you have to make a condition where the recursion is going to end. If not, it's going to continue, and the JavaScript heap memory or memory will be overloaded, and after that the whole thing will stop. We'll see we'll see the whole thing one by one. So first thing we understand is if we want to make a recursive function, the function we have created will be called again inside of the function itself. It's like a snake eating its own tail. So look at this find total. Forget these things. So if we look at the last line of this function, the function itself is called with an updated values. So whenever we are running this, whenever we call find total, the find total function will call itself again, and it will go again and again and again until a condition is met. So the condition we are talking about, we have to add that condition. It also have to be a finite condition which will stop the function when the specific values are met. So here we're going to um, mm, we have some values, like its total value. We have a length of 5, so we'll be what we want is we want summation of 1 to 5, and we want to console log the whole value after the whole summation is done. Okay, so we have taken three values. One is total value, where we are going to store the value, then the constant length. This indicates how which number we are going to iterate to, and another one is index. So this uh, variable we have taken due to the tracing of our indexes. So here you can see, whenever if this function is called, first we'll be checking the index with the length. If the index is equal to or greater than length, then we'll be closing the function. This is the condition we were talking about. This is the function, this is the end clause of this function. It will stop the function here when this condition is met. Other than that, it will go on and on and on. So whenever if you are talking about first index, as it starts from 0, for first index it's not going to be true. This condition won't be true for this, so it will go and the index will update, and the total value will be added with the index value. So when at first iteration it will be 0, it's 0, and the index will be 1. So the value will be 1. When the second iteration continues, the total value is 1. So the total value plus second index, so it will be 3. and the total value will also be passed to the next, say, again to the function. Then it will be 3 and plus 3, so it will be 6. So this is how the whole recursive function will operate, and it will continue to go so until the length is 5. So if we overview the whole thing, so the function is calling itself. It will continue to call unless we add a condition or return function or condition for that, for the function. Whenever this return is made, the condition will stop recursively going forward, so the intended value will be locked. Now we'll be running the code in our console. So let's try it out. Let's see what the output is. So the output is 15. So let's turn down the values a bit. Let's put a length for 3. Okay. Let's see what it should be 6. So let's see the value is, so it's 6. So according to our calculation, it should be 6. So let's add some console logs to understand the whole output here. So let's see what's the value here. Okay, so let's see what's the value here. Let's copy this and paste it inside our console. Okay, let's see what's the value. Okay, also we'll have to go 3 so that we can do the calculation in our mind. So let's see what happens. Okay, look, for the first iteration it's 0 plus 1, so it's 1. Then later on, so I'll write it down. It's 0 plus 1 for the first iteration. For the first iteration, 0 plus 1. Then later on, the next value will be total value plus 2. It will be 3. Then total value is 3. Then 3 plus 3. So it goes on like this. So 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 4. So it will be 10. So then 10 plus 5, so it will be 15. So that's how it's going to iterate. So this is how the recursive functions output will be. You can use this to make summations. Also in many cases you can use this. Also, if you also I'm showing you, if you don't do any conditional ending of the function, what happens. Let's see what happens here. So let's copy this, let's clear this, clear all this, paste here. Let's see what happens. So look at this. So it's going on and on because we didn't add any stopping mechanism or function or condition for this. So the function is going on and on until the maximum stack size, all stack size is exceeded. So be careful of this. If you're using recursive function for your implementation, then make sure you're ending the recursion when the specific conditions are met. So thank you so much for watching.